Welcome to the Stratotech instructional video for HP Type 27, 28, 56, 57, and 58 inkjet cartridges. Before you begin, find an area that is safe to work in for ink. Ink is water soluble, but it will permanently stain clothes, wood, furniture, and other porous surfaces. So find a hard stain-resistant surface such as a plastic or metal table or countertop covered with old newspapers or scrap paper. Have paper towels ready just in case of ink drips. An ideal work location is close to a sink for easy cleanup. These HP series cartridges are easy to fill when you understand the parts of the cartridge. This is the print head that puts ink onto the printed page. Above it are the chambers that store ink and sponges, and the top of the cartridge is where you'll access the fill holes located just under the label. To access the fill holes, peel back the label one corner at a time, far enough to expose the appropriate fill hole. This will reduce the chances of color contamination should you overfill that color. Before injecting ink, it is highly recommended to check the chamber with a toothpick to verify the color of the chamber you are accessing. Attach a needle to a syringe and fill the appropriate color. The amount of ink needed to fill each color varies, depending on how much ink of that particular color remains in the cartridge. Be very careful not to overfill any of the colors. Overfilled ink will form a drip on the print head that will soak back into the other colors, making muddy printouts until the mixed inks are completely used up. Additionally, very overfilled colors will not print at all because a drop will form on the print head that traps any ink droplets trying to reach the paper. After filling your syringe with the appropriate color of ink and peeling back the label to the fill hole, insert the needle fully into the chamber through the fill hole. Once it is inserted into the chamber, begin to inject the ink slowly. Keep in mind when filling that some chambers in a color cartridge may require less ink than others, so pay close attention to the head and the fill hole for signs of overfilling. If the head or the fill hole leak from overfilling, you must immediately extract ink back into the syringe. Wipe the head with a damp cloth, and if it continues to drip, continue to extract ink from the chamber until the dripping stops. When you have confirmed that the cartridge shows no signs of being overfilled, wipe any ink from the refill hole and reapply the sticker over the hole. Repeat these steps to fill each chamber, then put the cartridge back in the printer and run a test page.